Hey guys, still talking about that free estimate. And I'm telling you, I went through a ton of emails this weekend. A lot of questions about this, and I get it. Providing a free estimate it's just not intuitive. We've grown up providing that free estimate. So there's a lot of questions involved around this. How can I do this to my business? How does this work? And we've talked a lot about the different aspects about this. The fact that it's costing us as business owners a ton of money. And we're providing value to our customers to marry up their scope and their budget. But these are mechanical elements, we get them intellectually. There's still the emotional aspect. Saying no to a customer, a potential customer, a really nice job, and to say that's not how I do business, and potentially having to walk away from that. Now that's the crux of what I'm getting in the questions. It's not so much that we don't understand that we can't give this away. We know it's not good for our business. But that emotional challenge of walking away from work, because we all want work. We all need good work. But the people we're walking away from could be tire kickers. We've done plenty of estimates for tire kickers. They just want to know what it would cost. And then they go, yeah, no, I don't have that kind of money. So beyond just understanding that you're eliminating the free estimate, you're changing the way you think about your business substantially. It's a fundamental shift. You're looking at your company, your process, the way you do business in a way that it has value. Now, we talked about value in the last video, but when I'm talking about value, I want you to understand that that's what sales is. Sales is making sure people understand the value that you provide. Beyond being a contractor, the value that you bring to the table with your years of experience and expertise. That's what you need to do in your sales calls. You need to bring that to the table. That's a lot of what this is about. It's about having a sales process. It's about selling your work. Now, I don't like selling. When I hear sales, I think of that used car guy we saw on TV as kids. Some of you are younger, you may have not have seen that guy, but it's smarmy. It's like, I don't want to be that guy. And that's the whole point. Don't be that guy. You're just there to help. You're there to provide your expertise. And that expertise came with years of sweat and knowledge, mistakes you had to correct out of your own pocket so you don't make them again. This has value and benefit to the customer because in a lot of ways, you can see through those walls. You've got a pretty good idea of what's going on just by snooping around a little bit. That's experience. That's what you're bringing to the table. You need to bring that all the way to the table. So the potential customer sees that working with you really is worth it. And working with you to bring together that budget and their dream is really what you can do for them. It has value and it deserves to be paid for. Now, it's not a one-step process. It's not just about, I need to sell differently, or I need to do something differently, or I need to eliminate the free estimate. This starts from the phone call. You got to filter out the tire kickers. You've got to set an agenda for your sales calls. You've got to know what you expect to happen at that call. The potential client needs to know those expectations so they know that this is a professional sales call. You don't have to use the word sales. Nobody likes it. But it's a professional service. You're going out and here's what we're going to discuss. And they need to know that. There's an objective. There's an agenda for this meeting. It's not just, hey, really nice to meet you. You're good folks. it's a sales process. And the beauty of this sales process and why it is fundamental change to your company is you don't have to do it. Once you get this down, you can teach this to someone else. You don't have to be the only person in the company that goes out on these sales calls. Now, you may want to, you may enjoy it, but you may be on vacation. And your project manager needs to go on this sales call for you. You're just not around. Or you've got a big meeting coming up and you can't make it. That's how it started with me. When my project manager went on a sales call and I realized other people could go on sales calls. It didn't have to be me. They just wanted a new bathroom, a new kitchen addition, or a new home. As long as I had a process to make that happen, and I could make that happen for them, they were happy with that. If I could snap my fingers and make it happen, they would be happy with that. Now, we know that isn't possible. Well, it is on TV. We've all seen it. And our customers expect it now. But it can be done by others. As you grow, you're going to need other people to do sales for you. You're going to need other people to do estimates because you are simply going to run out of time. You can't do it all. So what I've done is I've put together the entire sales process from the first phone call all the way down to walking out of their house after a 1-hour meeting with a signed contract and a deposit check in hand. And I've built a course around that. It's too much to get into all of these individual videos, and I want you to have something that you can refer back to. And by putting this together in the form of a course, you can go back and take a look at any portion of this that you want at any time. So I'm going to be releasing this course very shortly. And it's going to include any of the final comments that you have about this video. So please, send me an email, drop me a DM, put something in the comments below, however you want to reach out to me. I want to make sure I've covered every single base for you so you can take this and fundamentally look at your company in a different way. Look at sales that are proactive and not based on hope. So watch out for my next video, my next email. I'm sending this out in a couple different formats. And we'll get you started going in the right direction. And we'll have you fully up and running before that spring sales season begins. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.